went back to my father's town, where the roads remember every sound. Grandpa stood there by the gate, a little slower, a little gray. The swing still creaks, the barn's still red, but the treehouse where I used to tread is nothing now but broken wood, where laughter once and dreaming stood.
I'm 30 now, but somehow still I see that summer on the hill. Barefoot climbs and secret games, calling out each other's names.
And I remember the treehouse high, where we touched the leaves and kissed the sky. Even though it's gone, it stays with me in every breeze and every tree. A faded path beneath the pine, but those days are still mine. The treehouse may have disappeared, but the child I was still lingers here. The woods still smell like sun and rain. Time has changed, but some things stay. I walked alone, lost in the green, until I heard a voice so keen. Come on in, my grandpa called, his voice unchanged, still strong and tall. Though time has taken steps away, his voice still holds a summer day. And I remember the treehouse high, where we touched the leaves and kissed the sky. Even though it's gone, it stays with me in every breeze and every tree. A memory stitched in forest light, a boy who chased the fading night. The treehouse may have disappeared, but the love remains forever near. The child I was still lingers here, and Grandpa's voice forever clear.
Late night at the library, chasing neon dreams. Eyes on the skyline I've only seen on screens. Books piled high, coffee gone cold. I whispered to myself, be brave, be bold. I colored maps with highlighter stars, promised myself I'd make it that far. Through all the noise inside my head, one word stayed clear: New York. I said, first breath in New York. My heart was wild, like a child who'd waited all their life. Even the horns and sirens felt like home, and the city made of steel and stone. Every breeze and every light felt like fate had kissed me that night. First breath in New York, I knew I'd fight to make my dream burn bright.
Tiny room, 4 flights up, but it felt like gold. Sharing space, ramen nights, stories told. Noisy street below kept me awake, but silence never taught me how to break. Photos of home pinned to the wall, they kept me strong when I felt small. I miss the sea, I miss the rain, but I choose this heartbeat over pain.
First breath in New York, my heart was wild, like a child who'd waited all their life. Even the horns and sirens felt like home in the city made of steel and stone. Every breeze and every light felt like fate had kissed me that night. First breath in New York, I knew I'd fight to make my dream burn bright. And maybe it won't go as planned, but I'm here with books in hand. From far away I chased this light, now it's burning in my chest tonight. First breath in New York, tears in my eyes, but they're made of joy in midnight skies. I found my voice, I found my name, in a city loud and full of flame. Every breeze and every light still reminds me why I tried. First breath in New York, I'll be alright. This dream, it's truly mine.
Staring down into the crimson lines, waves of time carved in ancient rhymes. Silent winds tell stories untold, 1,000 lives in the deserts hold. I came for the view, but I found so much more. A quiet voice echoing at my core. The canyon whispers, you're a moment, just a spark. But even the smallest light can leave a mark. I'm standing still, but the world is wide, and I feel my soul open deep inside. Here where the earth meets sky, I remember how to fly. The river below sings a silver song of change that's slow but always strong. Each stone has walked 1,000,000 years, and here I stand shedding silent tears. It's not about how far we but where we finally feel like home. The canyon whispers, you're a moment, just a spark. But even the smallest light can leave a mark. I'm standing still, but the world is wide, and I feel my soul open deep You're enough just as you are. No need to chase, no need to scar. I'm standing here with a clear view of who I am and what is true. Here where the world runs high, I remember I can fly. Whispers from the canyon calling me home.
I was just a stone tossed in the wild. No roof above me, no father, no child. Lying in the dirt, kissed by the breeze. The river sang songs and the birds sang with ease. Sometimes a stranger would kick me away. I'd land far off, and there I'd stay. Each place I fell became my home, a wanderer's heart in a body of stone. But I was free beneath the sky, with whispering winds and dragonflies. No golden crown, no velvet throne, yet I had music all my own. I was just a stone and I was whole. I had the earth, I had my soul. Then one day, with eyes like steel, someone found me and struck a deal. Polished me till I burned like light, cut and shaped into something bright. Now I shine in chandelier halls, on satin gloves and mirrored walls. They call me rare, they call me fine, but I lost the trees, I lost the pines. I miss the songs, the creek's soft moan. I miss being just a stone. I tried to sing, but the lights were loud. I tried to cry, but the crowd just bowed. In crystal shoes I walk alone, wishing for moss and mountain stone. I once was just a stone, unknown. Now I dazzle, cut and shone. But in my heart I long to be back with the sky, the grass, the sea. A little rough, a little worn, but never lost and never torn. I was just a stone and I was free. That was enough for me.
The sun is painted gold on waves so blue. I'm lying back just watching the sky move. This ain't my boat, it's my friend's success. He built it all with heart and fearlessness. I see the world through his easy smile, learning how to live with a little more style. The breeze is whispering lessons to me, and I'm finally learning just how free I can be. Sailing with my friend on a sea so wide, laughter in the air with no need to hide. We got stories to tell and music to play. I'm soaking in joy on this perfect day. Yeah, I'm sailing, just sailing away. He talks about dreams and making them real. He works with fire but always knows how to feel. Kindness in his eyes, strength in his hands. He lifts up people, that's how he stands. And I'm not just a guest on this ocean ride, I'm catching the spark with him as my guide. The waves keep dancing, the sun hums a song, right here with my people, where I belong. Sailing with my friend on a sea so wide, laughter in the air with no need to hide. We got stories to tell and music to play. I'm soaking in joy on this perfect day. Yeah, I'm sailing, just sailing away. Cheers in the wind and salt on my skin. This moment feels like life's true win. Tomorrow can wait, today is just right, with stars waiting quietly beyond the night. Sailing with my friend, letting worries slide. No map, no plan, just the ocean and tide. We got stories to tell and music to play. Here on the water, we're free all the way. Yeah, I'm sailing, just sailing away. I packed my dreams in a paper bag, left home with nothing but a restless past. The city lights were calling loud, but deep inside I was full of doubt. I chased the noise, I ran so fast, thought I could outrun my shattered past. But every step I felt alone, no place to call my own. Then one late night, my phone lit up, your voice came through, calm and tough. You said, son, the road is long, but don't forget where you belong. When my father spoke, the world stood still, like a whisper cutting through my will. He said, falling down don't mean you're lost, sometimes pain is worth the cost. When my father spoke, I heard the truth, not just a man, but me and youth. He said, you'll make it, even slow, just don't forget to grow. I thought success would fill the void, but money's cold when joy's destroyed. And love had left me in the rain, with no one there to ease the pain. But you just listened, said no more. Then I needed to open that door, the one I'd locked with fear and pride. But now I let the light inside. You told me strength ain't never loud, it's quiet hearts that make you proud. You said fall and learn to stand, the world's not kind but you still can. When my father spoke, the night turned day, he lit my path, showed me the way. He said dreams can bend and still be true, just don't lose the best of you. When my father spoke, I saw myself, not just a boy, but someone else. He said you'll stumble, even choke, but rise up when you're broke. Now I see his hands, worn and wise, years of hope behind his eyes. He never said the world was fair, just that he'd always be there. When my father spoke, I found my name, a voice of love, not guilt or shame. He said you're not who you once were, you're stronger now, be sure. When my father spoke, I knew I'd fight to live with heart, to chase the light. He said whatever comes or goes, know I'm with you, always close. Woke up with the sunlight sneaking in, coffee brewing, soft jazz on the wind. Still in my t-shirt from last night, no plans and that feels just right. Crumbs on the couch, cold on my feet, yesterday's pizza still tastes sweet. No rush, no noise, just me and the day, in my own little getaway. Oh, it's Sunday and I'm alright, half asleep, but feeling light, sipping dreams from a coffee cup. And I'm never gonna get up. Life is better slow and low on a couch, with a box of hope, these Sunday leftovers, they're healing my soul. Phone Phone on silent, world on pause, scrolling memes without a cause. A bite of pepperoni bliss, and I don't care what I miss. No deadlines breathing down my neck, no small talk, no self-respect. I'm just me in the crust, feeling bold in the quiet. I feel whole. Oh, it's Sunday and I'm alright, half asleep but feeling light, sipping dreams from a coffee cup, and I'm never gonna get up. Life is better slow and low on a couch with a box of hope. These Sunday leftovers, they're healing my soul. I don't need a getaway plan, my heart's on vacation where I am. Sometimes the cure is simple truth, leftover joy and a view. It's Sunday and I'm alright, wrapped in blankets, holding tight to little moments that make me whole, like yesterday's pizza and a quiet soul. I'm just a no-name comic, flipping patties in the back, on my way home from work, with a backpack full of gags. Then a car pulled up beside me, window rolled down slow. She asked me for directions, man, I nearly froze. I had no words to answer, 'cause I'd never seen eyes like oceans, bright and blue, in a midnight dream. Pulled myself together, told her left and then the right, but my heart was somewhere else, floating out of sight. Oh my God, a crush at this age, I'm losing sleep, stuck on that face. The lake this weekend's calling me, but I'll dive into her eyes in reverie. I'm nobody's comedian, but her laughter was all I needed then. Met her again just the other day. She smiled at me in that casual way, told a joke I thought was kinda lame, but she laughed so hard like I had fame. I stood there grinning, heart on fire. Who knew a punchline could spark desire? She said, "You're funny," like a simple line, but to me it felt like sunshine. Oh my feel like someone again. No stage, no mic, no roaring crowd, just her eyes, her smile, laughing out loud. Maybe that's the dream I've chased, in jokes and love and slow embrace. Oh my God, this heart still plays I'm nobody's comedian, but I made her laugh, and that's the win.
Out on the hill where the silence speaks, I lay my thoughts beneath the trees. The wind is whispering soft and low, telling me things I used to know. The world feels loud, the night feels long, but I remember where I belong. Under the shining star, I'm breathing in my heart. Though the days are torn and far, this light won't let me fall apart. You guide me through the dark, my silent northern spark. Peace finds me just as I am under the shining star. I've chased the noise, I've run the race, forgot the warmth of still embrace. But when I stop and lift my eyes, the sky begins to sympathize. The world feels cold, my faith feels thin, but I hear your voice within. Under the shining star, breathing in my heart. Though the days are torn and far, this light won't let me fall apart. You guide me through the dark, my silent northern spark. Peace finds me just as I am under the shining star. Even when I break, you stay. You're the calm that leads the way. No need to run, no need to hide. The light in you is still alive. Under the shining star, I'm whole, just who you are. When the storms forget to pass, you shine and I can start again. You guide me through the dark, my quiet, faithful mark. Home finds me just as I am under the shining star.
There's a child with dreams too big for this town, walking through shadows but won't back down. She sees the sky, though the walls are high, believes one spark can light the night. And though the road is rough and long,
voice is quiet, but her heart is strong.
The world can change, I've seen it turn from silent nights to fires that burn.
One small voice, a single flame, can break the dark and shift the frame. So don't you say it's all the same.
The world can change. The world can change. He stands alone on crowded streets, worn out shoes and tired feet, but in his eyes a dream survives. He's building home with every stride, even if no one stops to see. He's planting seeds of what could be. The world can change, I've seen it bend. When kindness starts, where hate might end. One small hand, a gentle word, can heal a heart that's never hurt. So don't you say it's all in vain. The world can change if we rise up and we believe that love is stronger than the grief. Then we will be the proof today that light can lead a better way.
The world can change, just take a stand.
It starts with you,
It starts with hands
that reach across,
that build, not break, that give instead of always take. So don't you ever walk away.
the world can change. We'll make it change. Yes, the world can change. And it starts today.
Woke up to the sound of rain on glass. Another great day like all the ones that passed. But something felt different in the air. A quiet hope floating everywhere. Put my feet on the floor, still half asleep. But your memory whispered something deep. You're the little light I never knew I needed. Shining soft and small, but undefeated. Even on my darkest days you glow. You're the reason why I start to grow. You're the little light that wakes me up at night. It might just be your laughter dancing in the light. You're the little light I never knew I needed, burning gently, never conceded. Even when the world feels cold and wide, you flicker steady deep inside. You're the little light. You're the little light. You're the little light.
Woke up in the quiet dawn, tired eyes and hope long gone. The mirror shows the fear I hide, but something stirs deep inside. I've been lost in the gray for a while, faking strength behind a smile. But even the faintest morning light can pull you out from the night. So I breathe in, close my eyes, feel the tremble, but I'll try. This broken road might bend and sway, but I believe I'll find my way. It's not too late, it's not the end. I'm finding strength to start again. Old regrets like falling rain wash me clean, release the pain. I hear the voice I used to know saying you're more than your shadow. Every fall has led me here, to this fragile moment clear. The past may echo in my chest, but my heart still knows what's best. So I breathe in, close my eyes, feel the tremble, but I'll try. This broken road might bend and sway, but I believe I'll find my way. It's not too late, it's not the end. I'm finding strength to start again. No fireworks, no roaring crowd, just a whisper soft, not loud. You can rise, even slow, and let your healing start to show. So I breathe in, I won't hide, let the fear walk by my side. This broken road might bend and sway, but step by step I'll find my way. It's not too late, it's not the end. I'm finding strength to start again.
On your book today, you'll laugh so hard I forgot what to say. Your smile's a firework lighting my skies. Even your scolding feels like butterflies. Oh, part of the show. With you, I'm learning to let myself. Love is a comedy we both star in, tripping on moments we never planned. And your laughter echoes, it's my favorite sound. With you, every mishap turns my world around. We're the punchline of jokes only we understand, holding on to dreams with flower-covered hands. Even the bloopers feel perfectly right. Our love's the bloomiest flower inside. Oh, love is a comedy we both star in, tripping on moments we never planned. And your laughter echoes, it's my favorite sound. With you, every mishap turns my world around.
I sat by the window, the night creeping in, old dreams like ghosts dancing in the wind. The past still lingers like a song half sung, but something inside says you're not done. These walls have heard all my silent prayers, the weight of the world too heavy to bear. But in the hush, a whisper breaks through, saying tomorrow's waiting for you. I've been afraid, I've been lost, counting the steps and fearing the cost. But maybe falling's not the end, maybe it's where I begin. So I'll breathe in deep and let it out slow. Pick up the pieces I used to know. With trembling hands I'll draw a line between the pain and what I'll find. I don't need to race or pretend, just take one step and start again. The stars don't ask why the night is long, they just keep shining till the light comes on. So I'll be quiet, but I won't hide. There's courage in tears I've cried. I've been afraid, I've been small, but maybe there's strength in standing at all. And maybe healing takes its time, but the sunrise always finds the sky. So I'll breathe in deep and let it out slow. Pick up the pieces I used to know. With trembling hands I'll draw a line between the pain and what I'll find. I don't need to race or pretend, just take one step and start again.